white racist hand of terror. If you've ever had to dress down some melanin challenge motherfucker talking about all lives matter, raise your right hand and say amen.
Amen.
So you know exactly what I'm saying when I say Donald J. Trump cannot be recognized as no motherfucking president.
Woo!
First of all, he's been on the planet 70 years and he still has the vocabulary of a third grader.
You better
Not
let
to
them
mention,
know.
his mouth always looks like an incontinent asshole that can't hold its own bullshit in, spewing deceptive defecation of discrimination,
I love this.
contaminating the air with entitlement, and steady providing validation for all them other white boys who feel like equal opportunity for everyone else means we are trying to motherfucking oppress them. Donald J. Trump could never be my president because he began his political career by questioning the legitimacy of the first black president elected in this country, built upon the hard-working backs of African Americans. He could never be my president because he had the gall to call for President Barack Obama's birth papers as if this were 1831 and he was one of them brutal white men free to grab any black body and demand documents. In the America we are currently creating, men like that can no more lead us than can a predominantly white police force protect the black descendants of the brown bodies they enslaved to gain a racial advantage they refuse to let go of, no matter how obvious it is that in America race and opportunity are linked, like poverty and the fucking prison system, like rape and a woman's right to choose, like who has wealth and who pays the least taxes, like gerrymandering and who gets the fucking right to vote. It's all time we admit we've been sold a 6 for a fucking 9. This con artistry of race and sex and economy isn't new. Donald J. Trump is just another white knot in the noose they keep tying around the necks of the disadvantaged majority. Just another story in the elaborate inheritance of lies they sell to anyone who isn't rich or white. These fairy tales are what they tell you to keep you from being woke, to keep you from poking too deeply into who pockets most of the wealth ordinary people work for from 9 to 5 every day in this fucking country. I am willing to bet the rest is true for all them other race motherfuckers. But I can tell you this, black people have had enough of this systematic bullshit. Between the 500 years of unrelenting racism and the recent rise of this fake ass, overturned idiotic orangutan, black bodies have got no more tears to cry.
Love it.
We ready to try some next level shit, to resurrect some Black Panther, Angela Davis, Asante Shakur shit. The state of things as they are is unacceptable, and I refuse to give deference to this walking, shameful evidence of what fear, prejudice, and a little Russian interference can birth in a nation obviously asleep at the democratic wheel of its own elections. Donald J. Trump is not my president because his tenure in the White House is a result of unchecked racism, a culture of rape, and the terrorist undercurrents of a new emerging Ku Klux Klan. Donald J. Trump is not my president because he wants to disappear my Muslim neighbors, because he wants to deport Mexican-American families, because he fails to recognize that the only Americans who are not immigrant Americans are native fucking Americans. He is not my president because he sexualizes his very own daughter. He will never be my president because I want to teach my daughter that a man who boasts about grabbing women and girls by the vagina without their permission does not ever deserve her respect. No matter who he is, no matter how rich he says he is, no matter how many votes put in for him, that even though that egotistical airhead masterminded and pulled off the greatest political coup in the history of modern elections, he is still not our president. He remains nothing but an illegitimate, embarrassing burden I hope we don't have to carry for 4 whole years. Every time I see this orange snake slithering around on my screen. I want to break the fucking TV. Rip it off the wall.
That's expensive.
Let it fall from my fifth floor apartment. I'm not sure what to do. I wish I could close my eyes and pretend this is all just a bad nightmare. But if we don't do something, the consequences will be all too catastrophic. Every kind of resistance is necessary. When the stakes are this high, we have to keep trying, keep changing tactics. You have to meet this one head to head. When the arm of injustice persists, we have to develop new ways to resist. We have to find a way to impeach this motherfucker. And whenever you get discouraged, remember, Rome wasn't built in a fucking day. It's gonna take more than 200 days. It's gonna take more than 200 days to get this fucker off of our TVs, out of office, out of our collective consciousness. It could take a year, you know, maybe 2, God help us, it could take 4. No matter how long it takes, you have to keep faith. You have to keep repeating what you know. This buffoon cannot lead us, so we cannot follow him to the places he would have us go. Every day, you have to rise up. You have to say this to yourself. Donald J. Trump is not my president, has never been my president, will never be my president. Make it your mantra. Say it over and over and over again, as many times as you fucking need. And one day, when everyone else can see this truth, when everyone else is saying it, when everyone else knows the truth of what we all know, whoever is responsible for this Cheeto-dusted Freddy Krueger invading every aspect of our lives, whoever is responsible will have to pay the fucking proverbial piper. Be it Vladimir or one of them funny-looking Trump children. When the whole truth finally comes all the way out, this Iago motherfucker will have to answer to the whole human race for this bumbleclot warping time.